Hello everybody, my name is Kazu. Nice to meet you. This is part of my 365-day daily challenge speaking English for 30 minutes straight using TOEFL style questions, no script, just spontaneous answers. Just like the real exam. Let's get started. Hi everybody. So, I thought Japanese stocks would go down today, but the fact was it went down today. So I bought a bear type of a mutual fund. So the value also went down. But anyway. And also today, it was hard for me to start to do this. And start to do means doing something, right? Start. It was another hard day to start to do this. Start doing it, right? Ah, the same meaning as one. I'll look it up. Okay, so I should have said I started doing this. It was today was another hard day to start doing this challenge. But, finally I pushed the recording button. So I made it somehow. Yeah, by the way, today is day 180, maybe. Yeah, 180. Finally, eventually, I reached this day. I reached today. Day 180. And how can I say that? Day 120, 182. Day 182 is the something point. なんだっけ returning じゃなくて the halfway point The halfway. The 182 is the halfway point of this challenge. Yes. Yeah, so today was another a hard day. I record. Today was another hard day to start this channel for me. So, you know, I couldn't start. I couldn't do this until now. Anyway, so right now, how's it going, everybody? How's it going, everybody? Okay, let's review. I didn't know there was such a good ramen shop nearby. Yeah, I went to a ramen shop yesterday for dinner. I've been really into it. So I visited that ramen shop very often, like once a week, since I knew that shop. I didn't know there was such a good ramen shop nearby. And after I found it, I started going there. I started going there once a week, at least once a week. So that was the day. Yesterday was the day. Only one guy runs the whole ramen shop. Only one guy runs the whole ramen shop. He boils the noodles, makes the soup, and puts on all the toppings. I've heard it. He does everything by himself. I don't know he intends to keep the shop going for a long time because there's no, part-time jobs or helpers, just only that guy. I've never seen other staff member, other staff. Anyway, yeah, I don't think he intends to keep the shop going for a long time. I don't think he intends to keep it going for a long time. For a long time. Keep it going. Yeah, so I think he plans to close the shop when he reaches a certain age. So that's very precious, you know, because only he can run the ramen shop. So while he is alive, only while he is alive, we can eat his ramen. So that's very precious, I guess. And he has, you know, his personality is very kind and you know, very uh, favorite. How can I say? You know, we it is, yeah. Anyway, he thinks the ramen there tastes very good, and I can't find ramen like that anywhere else. So, you know, recently I found it. So right now I visited the ramen shop very often, but in a in a month in a in a month or two, but maybe in a month or in a month or two, the frequency will go down. Yeah, and another, you know, another good thing of the ramen shop, the portion size is just right for me. It's actually uh, the portion size is bigger than usual, and it is just right for me. So that's the point. That's one of the points I like. And he also puts plenty of toppings on it. You know, he is very generous to put the toppings. He's really generous with the toppings. He is really generous with the toppings. It's reasonably priced, and it's reasonably priced. These days, you usually pay more than 1,000 for a bowl of ramen, but the price there is just 950 yen, so lower than 10,000 yen. So that's another good point of the shop. And there's no connection between this and this, but the dollar yen rate is right now 157 now. Yeah, I recently I've started trading. I've started trading foreign exchange recently. I mainly trade dollar yen. I've started worry about, yeah. So right now, let's see. Right now, 157.43. So getting higher and higher. I've started worry about that earnings report. Yeah, Nvidia's earnings report was better than expected. So that's why Japanese stocks went up. Okay, let's check my English so far. Yeah, I don't have any motivation today. But uh, made I just did morning routine. My morning routine. I want to know how to use I made it. Oh, I made it to do my morning routine today. とかか I made it to do my morning routine today. Today was another hard day for me to record this channel. Today it was hard for me to start recording this channel. So I couldn't get started. I couldn't do this until now. How's it going, everybody? Okay, let's review. I didn't know there was such a good ramen shop nearby. I went to the ramen shop yesterday for dinner. I went to a ramen shop for dinner yesterday. I've been really into it. So I've been going to that ramen shop a lot, like once a week since I found it. And I found it, I started going there once a week, at least once a week. Yesterday was one of those days. Only one guy runs the whole ramen shop. He boils the noodles, makes the soup, and adds all the toppings. Puts on all the toppings. From what I've seen, he does everything by himself. I don't know if he intends to keep the ramen shop going for a long time, because there are no part-time workers or helpers. Per-time workers. Just only that guy. I've never seen other staff members. Any other staff members. Anyway, I don't think he tends to keep the shopping going for a long time. I think he plans to close the shop when he reaches a certain age. That's really special, because only he can run that ramen shop. So we can only eat his ramen while he's still alive. While he's still alive, we can only eat his ramen. That's really special. He has a really kind and likable personality. Likable, yeah. I wanted to say likable. He has a really kind and likable personality. He is always smiling, and he talks very clearly. I think the ramen there tastes really good, and I can't find. I found it recently, and now I go to the ramen shop very often. But in a month or two, maybe in a month or two, the frequency will go down. Another good thing about the ramen shop is that the portion size is just right for me. The portion size is bigger. The portion size is bigger than usual, and it's just right for me. That's one of the things I like about it. And he also puts plenty of toppings on it. He adds plenty of toppings on it. He's really generous with the toppings. Generous with. he is really generous with the toppings. It's reasonably priced. You should pay more than 10,000 for bowl of ramen, but the price there is just 950 yen, so it's under 1,000 yen. That's another good thing about the shop. This has nothing to do with that. Yeah, when I want to change my topic, I can use this. This has nothing to change. This has nothing to do with this. This has nothing to do with that. But the dollar yen rate is about 157 right now. Recently, I've started trading foreign exchange. I've recently started trading foreign exchange. I mainly traded dollar yen. Right now, let's see, 157.43. It's getting higher and higher. I started worried about the earnings report. Nvidia's earning report was better than expected, so that's why Japanese stocks went up. Earning report was better than expected, so that's why stocks went up. Okay. Okay, finish reviewing. Okay, yeah, let's answer this question. What motivates you to keep learning? I don't know. Maybe this challenge motivates me to keep learning, or because I decided to accomplish my goals, to score over 100 on the TOEFL test. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, there were two goals. First, there were two goals for English learning. One of them, I already made it. I made one of them. I made one of them to score over 900 on the TOEIC test. TOEIC test is just speaking, listening and reading test. So, and the other one is to score over 100 on the TOEFL test. TOEFL test has reading, listening, speaking, and writing. So TOEIC doesn't have speaking and writing. And speaking and writing is the most difficult parts for Japanese people. How can I say? Reading and listening. Reading and listening. No. Writing and speaking is or are. I don't know. Yeah, I should have say. I should say. Speaking and writing are the most difficult parts of English for Japanese people because we are very good at reading and listening. Yeah, especially reading. We need the opportunities to do output. We are very shy, and we are not very good at saying our opinions. I don't know why. That's why I'm doing this challenge. Right now, I'm very good at speaking my opinions because I can't speak everything without considering. Because almost no one sees this channel. Anyway, so right now, so what motivates you to keep learning? I think my goals I set motivate my goals I set motivate me to keep learning. First, the primary reason is to keep learning is because I decided to do that. So I set two goals for English learning. First, scoring over 900 points on the TOEIC. And second, 100 scoring 100 over on the TOEIC test. And I already made one of them to score over 900 on the TOEIC. Right now, I've been studying for accomplish scoring over 100 on the TOEFL test. So those goals have motivated me to keep learning English. Oh, and I realized that this is not only for English learning, maybe everything. Yeah, actually, so when it comes to everything, I think curiosity motivates me to keep learning because it is fun to know new things simply. Because, when you see something new, I can't stop thinking why this works or why this is needed or why it moves like that, something, curiosity. Yeah, when I see new things, I can't stop I can't stop I can't stop create curiosity. I don't know how can I say that. But yeah, let's check my English so far. The recording system didn't work properly. So yeah, yeah, let's finish this. Thank you so much. Bye bye.